Hey, what's up YouTube, and thanks for watching another episode of Learning as I Yo. Today I'm going to try to attempt the trick "and what?" I believe it's created by Jason Lee, but I don't see a lot of people crediting him for the creation of this trick. But I found this tutorial on Yo Tricks, his YouTube channel, so let's check it out. I was playing with it about half an hour ago and hopefully I can land it in this video. But first, let's check out the tutorial.
This trick is called "and what?" It looks like this. The first part, start off in a Houdini mount. Now if you want that part of the trick to look nice, it's good to try to get it into a nice fluid motion, so get that wrap and that unwrap into a nice motion. So what you're going to do is just toss over to the side, get into a 1.5 mount. So from here, swing around both hands, push into the strings, and again just pop right out, missing all the strings. And you'll notice there's an extra wrap around my index finger. So what you're going to do is pinch that and pull it through all the strings. And now this back string, you're just going to take and you're going to place right into the gap of the yo-yo. Take your free hand's index finger here, hook on the string, unwrap your throw hand's index finger, and you'll notice you're in a green triangle in what looks like a trapeze and his brother mount. And you got a gap here in between the strings, and you have to actually pop the yo-yo out of the back of the triangle through that gap. You can actually start right from a trapeze and his brother. And what you're going to do is just start by tossing off to the side. And just like you're going into a 1.5 mount, but instead of mounting the yo-yo, you're going to throw it into the top string and then land it down on the bottom one. Is you're going to jump rope with just this bottom string. So that's the only string that goes around the yo-yo. So you'll pop the yo-yo up, and just this bottom string is going to go around the yo-yo and land. So I'll show you what that looks like here. Just like that. And you know, it doesn't look like you did much, but there is a little twist in the string. And so what that'll allow you to do is to roll into this front string over here. And that puts you right back into a green triangle when you pull your index finger out. Again, right inside that trapeze and his brother mount. And you pop out the same way, out of the back of the triangle, in between this loop, right into your trapeze and his brother mount.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I was trying to attempt this trick about 30 minutes before recording this video, and although it does look kind of simple, it's actually, there's a certain part in there where there's various videos on YouTube where I think it doesn't really cover as much, so I'm hoping I can alleviate that. I'll first try to break down this trick into 3 parts, like what the tutorial is. What they're saying at the beginning is you land a kind of a kamikaze mount, double or nothing, but you have your thumb here. I know a lot of people are saying you're supposed to get into double it up, release this, and kind of swing back. And then they're saying to do it in one motion. So I think the easiest way is to do this, and as you roll everything while letting go of your thumb. So it's almost like this. I know that's not as smooth, so I'll give it another try. Like that. Oh, that was off camera. Let's try this again. The yo-yo I'm using is the Magic Yo-Yo Node. Review is probably at the top of the screen. Okay, once you're in a trapeze, you pop it off to get into a 1.5 mount, and then you do like what they said, the Buddha's a white Buddha. Although I do my white Buddhas very differently instead of what a lot of tutorials does. A lot of tutorials will always mention to kind of do it as a triangle. I'm actually a lot more comfortable tucking it back, so actually it clears the string a lot easier. So what I usually do is, so this is the second part, the first part being this kamikaze mount with a swing over, letting go of your thumb, getting into a trapeze, pop it to the side, 1.5 mount, swing over, and what I notice is if you lift your non-throwing index back and push outwards, it allows your yo-yo to pop off without interfering with any of your string. So I'm going to do it from the second part, and then near the end of the video I'll try to see if I can land it in one throw. So once it's off, the string that's closest to the yo-yo, which is going to be the most outer part of your index finger, you're going to pinch that or kind of hook it. So I'm going to hook it towards me. And this is probably the one that I was having a lot of trouble with, because a lot of videos or even on Yo Tricks it says you have to put it on the back string, so I was doing it like this. But I found out it's actually a lot better if this bottom string goes inward. And the reason why, it's because if you do it on the wrong string, which I'll show you, because I thought you can just pop it up onto this string, and then they said you're supposed to take this string from your throw hand, the middle finger, and do this. You're supposed to have a green triangle with this kind of like a trapeze and its brother green triangle, but it's kind of crossed. I don't know if you could notice the string that's connected to the yo-yo, it's crossed. So I was having quite a lot of difficulty there. So I noticed if you roll with your non-throwing hand this way, you could use your thumb. I usually use my thumb to widen it. If I wrap it around, I'm in this position, and then with the string that's from your throw hand middle finger, you spread it out and then you twist this string, you're in a proper trapeze and its brother green triangle looking position. And then from there you're supposed to hop off onto a trapeze and then roll off, hitting this string and landing at the string that's from your throw hand middle finger, so you're kind of like in this triangle position. And then when you hop, the yo-yo is supposed to hop in front of all your string, and then the back string is supposed to whip around, and then the yo-yo is supposed to land on it. So that is the beginning of part 3 of that trick. The easiest way to practice is just throw a trapeze and then just form your triangle. Or if you want, you could try to do the, I believe it's called a sub mount, where it's you trying to get into 1.5 mount, but you don't do it fully, it just hits that string. But if you're trying to learn this trick, it's probably a lot easier to do it on a trapeze and then open up the triangle. Okay? And then when you hop, you have to do it fast. So now if you look at it, it's on the string that's coming from my throw hand middle finger. And if you'll notice, there's a cross right there on the string. Okay. So the hop takes a little bit of practice. If you want to try to figure out the trick first and practice the hop later, the best thing to do is pop your yo-yo off to your front, and then, okay, hold on, getting confused here. This. Okay. Pop it off. If you want to learn the trick first, wrap your hand your non-throw hand towards you, and let the string rest on the string that's coming from your middle finger of your throw hand. And then you roll it over to your right on the string that is not coming from your middle finger. And then you have this trapeze with his brother's green triangle. So I'll try to do that with the hop. Land it. You'll have two strings. You'll kind of let the front string that's attached to your yo-yo, that's closest to your yo-yo, drop off, and you're now in a trapeze brother green triangle. Hop off, and you're supposed to land a trapeze when it's brother. And then you bind or tug if you're on a responsive yo-yo. So let me see if I could try to do that trick in one motion. So hopefully I could do it within a few tries. Really messed up there. Like I said, this trick doesn't look too hard, but it's actually, it just has elements in there that I'm not so familiar with. There you go. Cool. I'm surprised I landed it. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any suggestions for any future tricks that I should try, hopefully it's not too difficult. Like I said, I'm still learning a couple of Zach Gormley's trick as well as Janos Karant's. He has quite a bit of rejections. Leave your suggestions in the comment below, and hope to see you guys soon. Later.